Yeah, fuck that. I just think long hair is like gross and greasy. I hate. Whoops. I hate everything. I hate women. I do not hate women. I love women, and I find women more attractive than men. But it's just such a curse that I wish I fell in love with women the same way I fall in love with men. But unfortunately, it's just not how it works. But women are so much more beautiful. Modern women are narcissistic. You know, I'm just gonna, I don't know, you use like your ecstasy sub. Let me explain, I'm gonna like really briefly explain this and then maybe you could do a little bit of self-reflection. Is that, there has been a rising trend of guys going like, oh, we don't like modern women. Oh, we don't like Western women because their standards are too high. They want this and that. But then I feel like it's because it's like a revolutionary time where for the first time, women are able to pick and choose who they want to date and not be forced into arranged marriages and stuff. And they actually have upped their standards, and women have realized that they don't have to end in a relationship if they don't want to settle for less. So the only people that hurt are people that don't meet that standard. And instead of working on themselves to improve their catch as a date, they rather blame women for having high standards. Because I mean, to put it more simply, why would you want to be with someone that makes your life worse instead of being with yourself and being happier by yourself than to date lower because you're lowering your standards just to be in a relationship? That's not worth it, man. So that's why like a lot of, you will see a lot of guys like complain, oh, I don't like dating women now. Oh, women are like so narcissistic. Women are so egotistical now. It's because they learn to reject mediocre men or like shitty men. And you would only get offended by that if you're in that category of being not a catch. So yeah, women are just not as likely to settle for less now. Men be stuck in dating elo hell. Holy shit, that is actually a really good way to put it. It's like people that complain about elo hell, stuck there for a reason. I rejected a guy and he says women are evil. Like, dude, watch out. He might fucking kill you, you know? Always gotta keep an eye out behind your back. Or, you know, check behind your back. You also don't leave mediocre stuff. Like, also, like, there's nothing wrong with being a mediocre man. And there's nothing wrong with, like, not meeting conventional attraction, whatever, typical dating standards. The most important part is, like, if you're happy with yourself, you would see having a partner as someone that enriches your life as in addition. But you shouldn't want to date someone just because you want to date someone. It's probably like the biggest trap young people fall in, man. Everybody's been, I mean, if you're like 30 or mid-20s, you definitely probably went through a relationship where you kind of like made that partner your whole personality, and then you grow up and you look back like, that was so stupid. If you learn to be with yourself, you will never feel the pressure of wanting to date people because you're just like happy, you're just content by yourself. Or you could just, you know, blame women for not wanting to date you because they didn't want to listen to your self-made garage band song where they tried to serenade you into not being a lesbian anymore, and then you want to stalk her and you think all women have R-word fantasies or something. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I should save a picture of that guy and put it on my wall. Every time I see some, like, every time I read some weird shit that some guy typed at me, I'm gonna look at that photo and be like, yep, that's him. That's that guy. Never forget. That guy's face, it's like, it's symbolism for so much more. What guy? The stalker guy, please. Alright? This is the face, ladies and guys and other. If you ever see some weird shit coming from some guy saying things like, oh, women are too liberal lately, like, oh, they're just so narcissistic and have such high standards. Women should learn to submit to their male This is the face that you should think of. Because it's very easy to give anonymous people power over, like, just people just coming down your throat with it. Just text. This is fucking cum guzzling that shit. This is the face. Never forget. I love that he filmed this because now we can put a face to all the weird shit we read online. Yeah, this is the guy who went to the cops because he wanted to complain about the woman's dad threatening him because he wanted to serenade her with some music that he made for her because she's a lesbian and he's trying to like fix her lesbianism. And then he proceeded to say things like, yeah, I'm gonna chase her because women like being chased. Women have rape fantasies like in porn, verbatim. What the cop say? The cop was like, leave her alone. Honestly, God bless. Yeah, that guy, he basically like kept trying to get an answer from the, he kept saying shit like, oh, I deserve an answer from the woman and she should be able to make her choice in saying no. Like, I deserve the right to perform to her and she has to give me an answer. But then the thing about that shit is like, they don't understand that not wanting to respond is an answer.
Hey,
It's scary. It's fucking scary when you have like people being overly aggressive about wanting an answer from you. And then even like, let's say even he did manage to perform because you just want him to go away and you say no, then they're gonna come up with some other excuse like, oh, they were being pressured by their dad. They were being something, it's fucking scary. Men are afraid women will laugh at them. Women are afraid men will kill them. I remember reading something, it was like a little survey that was done on people that are in the dating scene, and it was like, men, what's your worst fear of when you meet your date? And it was like, the answer was she's fat. Or like catfish or something. And then a woman's answer was, I hope I don't get murdered.